Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. My name is Chris. Today we're watching Back to the Future Part 2. I'm so excited to be able to rewatch this trilogy with you here on the channel. And yeah, this movie came out in 1989. It was filmed back to back with Part 3, which I think just what I remember from the films makes so much sense. And what I am shocked to recall is Crispin Glover's not in this movie. I knew he wasn't in Part 3, but I would have sworn to you that he was in this. But apparently the role is taken over by Jeffrey Weissman. So that's something I'll be looking for in this movie to see just exactly how did I not realize it before. This film does take up pretty much where the last one left off, which I think is fun, knowing that they kind of just filmed that as a fun and exciting way to end the initial installment. And then, bam, they made a sequel and they just picked it up. They rolled with it. I think that's pretty cool. I think there is a different actress in the role of Jennifer Parker, and they reshot the intro. So those are things that I'll be looking for as we dive into this film, which we're going to do. We're going to do it. Let's watch Back to the Future 2. Back to the Future Part 2 right now.
Let me look at you.
Marty, you're acting like you haven't seen me in a week.
Accurate.
I haven't.
The recasting works for me. I would not have noticed if I didn't make a note of it.
I need fuel.
I feel like they
Get in the car.
enhanced the old man makeup. Is that my imagination, or is it more noticeable?
Books for my auto detailing I had printed up.
I like the addition of Biff running out.
Like DeLorean?
It's a nice way to give it just a slight different perspective and also set up another storyline that's going to be a part of Part 2.
What's going on, huh? Where are we? When are we?
2015.
You mean we're in the future?
Well, I remember how excited I was in 2015 when it was Back to the Future Day. Everyone was making videos of like, hey, what did they get right? What did they get wrong?
Marty, we're gonna be able to see our wedding.
Uh-oh, nope, not how this works.
Wow.
Nope.
Dad! Relax, Marty. It's just a sleep-inducing alpha rhythm generator. She'll think it was all a dream.
But right now, it's pouring rain.
Wait 5 more seconds.
He was unfazed by the rain, but it's nice that he knows it's going to stop.
Right on the tick. Amazing. Got a whole natural overhaul. They took out stains of blood. Added a good 30 to 40 years to my...
Change of blood?
You look great, though.
They had to make it real obvious to peel it off. That makes sense. I like that. He seems like such a mess.
Adjusting fit.
Pull out your pants pockets.
So what's the deal?
2 minutes. You go around the corner into the Cafe 80s and wait for a guy named Griff.
Griff.
Tell him you are out. Whatever he says, whatever happens, say no, you're not interested.
Okay.
Look what happens to your son. This one event starts a chain reaction that completely destroys your entire family.
Oh.
I'm late.
Wait a minute, where you...
Kind of feels like maybe we shouldn't be interfering with this. However, I'm all for saving your children.
Hey, what about Jennifer? We're not just gonna leave her here.
Don't worry, she'll be safe.
Love that the clock tower is still there. Hill Valley Courthouse Mall. That's an interesting little detail. Hollow Max Theaters. That sounds interesting. Oh, Sports Almanac. I remember that. Oh, I see a Roger Rabbit. Interesting way to incorporate pop culture.
Beans, chicken, beef or pork.
Where it's always morning in America.
Jeez.
Even in the afternoon to noon.
It's the glitches for me. That's amazing.
Hey, McFly.
Yeah. Must be rough being named after a complete butthead.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hello? Hello, any...
I love who he's the same.
Your old man? Mr. Loser?
What?
The man who took his life and flushed it completely down the toilet? Hey, Gramps! I told you 2 coats of wax on my car, not just 1!
Wow, even his grandkid treats him like dirt. Oh my
Hello?
gosh. I love that he's hitting him with the cane that's shaped like a fist.
Say hello to your grandma for me. Get up!
Still in love with Lorraine.
My dad taught me about these.
I'm a crack shot at this.
You have to use your hands?
Antiquated technology. I like the inclusion of like a Western game here as well. Kind of sowing seeds for the 3rd installment. What you get the advantage of having these filmed back to back is you can really tightly integrate them.
Hey, McFly!
Oh no! He messed up.
Have you made a decision about tonight's opportunity?
I'm not sure because I just think, it might be a little bit dangerous. So.
Yikes.
You got no
Is
scrope.
that a shark tooth? Oh! She said that.
Okay, Griff. I'll do it. I'll do it, buddy, whatever you say.
Stay down and shut up. Since when did you become the physical type?
The answer's no,
Now.
Griff.
No. Chicken?
Uh-oh. The sound effects and everything.
Nobody calls me.
Oh!
Hey. Stop. Look.
It's like this worked out really well in 55.
Hoverboard.
It's so many of the same beats kind of repeated over and over again, but it somehow just worked.
Something very familiar about all this.
And they even call it out, which I think makes it even more fun. Water probably isn't good for a hoverboard though, right? Oh, dang. That's actually really cool. He's trying so hard. Nice. Oh, the courthouse mall.
Help save the clock tower.
Sorry, no.
I wish I could go back to the beginning of the season. Put some money on the Cubs.
I just meant Miami.
Good idea alert. It's a good idea for making money. He's gonna see the almanac right there. You could argue the morality of the decision, but it seems like a surefire way to make a few bucks or a lot of bucks.
Park over there.
Yeah, all right.
Memory triggered.
I haven't seen one of those in 30 years.
Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. It's changing.
Well, that's good though. We succeeded.
Not exactly as I planned, but no matter. Let's go get Jennifer and go home.
It's a souvenir.
Hardly
Hot.
recreational reading material, Marty.
Well, hey, Doc, and what's the harm in bringing back a little info on the future?
A lot of harm.
McFly, Jennifer Jane Parker, 3793
Oh, no.
First Street.
Since her thumbprint never changes over the years, they simply assume she's the Jennifer of the future. You're taking her home to your future home. Jennifer could conceivably encounter her future self. Coming face to face with herself 30 years older would put her into shock and she'd simply pass out. What the encounter could create a time paradox, the results of which could cause a chain reaction and destroy the entire universe.
Hopefully it's the first.
I didn't invent the time machine to win at gambling. I invented the time machine to travel through time.
I know, Doc.
I mean, look. Most people are going to want to use the time machine for more than simply scientific curiosity, right? Hopefully you have altruistic motives. Not a nice parted sound, I see. What a shame.
Be careful in the future.
The future?
Good advice.
Mom?
Good move.
Mom, is that you?
What the heck? Is that... Wait. Michael J. Fox plays his daughter too?
Oh, he threw his back out again.
How's Granddad's little pumpkin?
How did you do that? How did he...
Why is he upside down? Oh, the makeup, the upside down. I think all of those things hide to the fact that you can kind of cover his identity a little bit.
Your father's biggest problem, Marlene, is that he loses all self-control when someone calls him chicken. About 30 years ago, your father tried to prove he wasn't chicken, and he ended up in an automobile accident.
Oh, come on, Doc. I want to check on my house.
We can't risk you running into your older self.
That'll be 174.50.
Here.
Be careful, old timer. There's a rough neighborhood. Right here, here it is.
If not for that accident, your father's life would have turned out very different.
Channels 18, 24, 63, 109, 87, and the Weather Channel.
That is too much, bro. However, it kind of makes sense.
And it's home.
Lord of the manor,
Hello.
king of the castle.
Hello.
How many people program their iPhone to call them a nickname that is affirming? That's another one they got right, I think. Oh. Why not use a drone to walk your dog? You missed out on some quality bonding time with your pup, but...
If this thing works, it'll solve all your financial problems.
And if it doesn't work, Needles, I could get fired. It's illegal.
It's gonna work again.
Here's
Shame.
my card. Scan it. I'm in.
McFly! You are terminated!
It was a sting operation. I was
That's
setting
right.
them up. Please, no, I cannot.
It was a sting operation. I mean, that's a good cover, man. They make it real clear. The fax machine, stop. I've never ever even used a fax machine, man.
Welcome home, Jennifer.
Lost my job.
Uh-oh.
Look,
Is the universe gonna implode? Just pass out? Oh good, there's a little bit of evidence. I like that.
Let's get it back to 1985, and then I'm gonna destroy the time machine.
Good for you, Doc.
Just imagine the danger if the time machine were to fall in the wrong hands.
For example,
And I'll never get a chance to visit my favorite historical era, the Old West.
I love the setup.
Are we back?
Whoa.
Wait a minute, we're just gonna leave her here on the porch?
The disorientation will help convince her that it was all a dream. She'll be fine.
I remember
probably.
bars being on these windows.
Oh, it's not even his house.
Freeze!
Oh my gosh. Wait, is this the same people who was trying to beat him in the last movie in the 50s? Wait, is my memory that bad? They weren't even black, were they? Still, I like the fact that both movies had a scene with him almost getting a beat down. Check the gear, Marty.
Can't be.
Drop it. Mr. Fitz. it's me, sir. It's Marty.
I've never seen you before in my life, but you look to me like a slacker.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The school burned down 6 years ago. Now you got exactly 3 seconds to get
What?
off my porch with your nuts intact. 1.
This is like a post-apocalyptic world. That explains the gun. All because Biff Tannen got rich. Yikes. I mean, this is, I think, an extreme example of the butterfly effect.
Learn the amazing history of the Tannen family, starting with his great-grandfather, Buford Mad Dog Tannen, fastest gun in the West.
Nice.
Share in the excitement of a fabulous winning streak that earned him the nickname, the luckiest man on earth, marrying his high school sweetheart, Lorraine Baines McFly.
Look how into it she is. Yeah, that's the correct reaction. Oh no. Every time waking up with Mom.
Just relax, Marty.
Horrible nightmare. It's terrible.
Yikes.
Mom?
Yikes. It's not, that's not her.
It's your father.
My father.
Uh-oh.
He's a butthead just like his old man was.
Don't you dare speak that way about
What happened
George.
to George in this timeline?
You're not even half the man he was.
Did Biff just buy Lorraine away from George?
You walk out that door, and I won't only cut off you, I'll cut off your kids.
Oh.
You wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I?
You win. I'll stay.
Do you even want her to stay, bro?
He was right.
False.
And I was wrong.
I don't even think she believes that, does she?
How can you leave Dad for him?
Leave Dad.
Tell us what happened.
Marty, are you feeling all right?
Where's George McFly?
Okay.
Park Cemetery.
He died. Did Biff murder him?
This can't be happening.
The time continuum has been disrupted, creating this new temporal event sequence resulting in this alternate reality.
We broke the timeline.
The present,
Shot dead.
1985. The future, somewhere in the past, the timeline skewed into this tangent.
Uh-oh.
Recognize this?
It's the top of Biff's cane.
It was in the time machine because Biff was in the time machine with the Sports Almanac.
It's my
Yeah.
book.
Oh, that's all in the past.
You mean the future?
Whatever.
Who can keep it straight, really?
Right, so we go back to the future.
If we travel into the future from
Ah,
this point
right.
in time, it will be the future of this reality. This has happened to me.
Oh, no. I'm gonna guess it's something Biff did again. Because he knew about the time machine. Yeah, they're laying a lot more groundwork for a Western than I anticipated.
Gray's Sports Almanac.
November 12th, 1955, that was when. This crazy old codger with a cane shows up. He says he's my distant relative. So he lays this book on me. I never saw him again.
Nice matchbook, because we need something to look at to see if the future's changed.
Said someday a crazy, wild-eyed scientist or a kid may show up asking about that book. And if that ever happens, I never thought it would be you.
Good run, bro. Biff did give up more information than he should have, that's for sure.
Go ahead, kid. Jump.
They're gonna match up the bullet with that gun.
They couldn't match up the bullet that killed your old
Ding
man.
ding. Ah, confirmation.
Son of a...
DeLorean. Come on. Like Aladdin. But this would have been first. Yes.
Unbelievable that old Biff could have chosen that particular date. Gotta fix that thing.
What if we don't succeed?
We must
Yeah. Sometimes it's best not to think about what the what the product of failure would be.
You go into town. Track down old Biff and tail him. We must let old Biff believe he succeeded so that he'll leave 1955 and bring the DeLorean back to the future.
Smart.
Once old Biff is gone, grab the almanac any way that you can.
This is so fun.
You must be very careful not to run into your other self. Let me give you some money.
Oh, nice.
Get yourself some 50s clothes.
Doc, come in, Doc.
Over.
Ah, the song's back.
Although I think you look better wearing nothing at all.
Biff, why don't you take a long walk off a short pier?
When are you gonna get it through your thick skull, Lorraine? You're my girl.
I'm gonna marry you someday, Lorraine.
I can help make it happen. You see this book? This book tells the future.
Martin just like poking his head up and appearing is just so funny.
Now, why don't you make like a tree and get
He's
out
committed
of
to ruining that expression.
Leave, you idiot. Make like a...
I love that he got corrected by himself.
All right, I'll take a look at it.
Oh, so it would have been so easy.
Never leave this book laying around. Don't you have a safe? No, you don't have a safe. Get a safe.
Ah, stuck.
I'm locked in Biff's garage. The address is 1809 Mason Street.
Somehow I'll get over there.
Oh, look, we had to have some way for Doc to get into the mix. It's more fun that way. But Marty should have known he could just wait until Biff leaves for the dance.
Marty, listen, we may have to abort this entire plan. It's getting much too dangerous. You must be extremely careful not to run into your other self.
My other self?
Yes! Excuse me, sir. Oh, I happen to have had a little experience in this area.
Like the pose.
Maybe we'll bump into each other sometime again in the future. Or in the past.
Nice moment. Oof. I don't think you could pickpocket without him noticing, but at the same time, you could grab it and run. Just bolt.
And what have we here? Sports statistics, interesting subject.
Slacker.
Oh, he's taking the almanac.
When I have kids, I'm gonna let them do anything they want. Anything at all.
Yeah, I'd like to have that in writing. Yeah, me too.
Oh, Strickland having some Irish coffee. I like the arrangement of the music here. Definitely fits this scene. Ouch. I can like feel it in my hand. Oh. He threw it away. Success?
Yes.
No,
No.
he changed the covers.
Marty, the entire future depends on you finding Biff and getting that book back.
I know. I just don't know where.
Stop it, Biff!
I gotta go. I got one chance. My old man's about to deck Biff.
Oh, yeah. Take it from an unconscious Biff. I like that.
It's okay. I know CPR.
You!
It's fine.
Hey, did you just take his wallet?
It's here. Hey, he's in
Oh,
disguise.
no.
Guys, what's that?
He's really good at the what's that distraction. Risky. Oh, I'll say, why are you even flying the thing? Anyone else see that flip to 1885?
Look, how'd he get up on stage? I don't know, but when he gets down, we're gonna nail him. This guy's chased me into the gym, and they're gonna jump me.
Your other self will miss the lightning bolt of the clock tower. You won't get back to the future. We'll have a major paradox. Marty, you have
It'll
to stop
ruin
yourself at all
everything.
costs, but without being seen by your other self or your parents.
That feels impossible.
Oh, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go.
Johnny be good. Woo. All right, I like this plan. Is it a little convenient they're standing right below heavy bags? Sure. Do we care? Nah, because I want to see them get conked on the head with heavy bags. Nice.
Hey, Doc, success. Everything's cool.
I hope you don't mind, but George asked if we could take
Everything's back on track. Oh.
You chicken? That's it, isn't it?
Nobody calls me chicken.
See, I would have imagined that going the other way with Biff getting smacked in the head. Ah. Yep.
Biff nailed me. He took the book. He drove away with it in his car.
Oh, we're gonna have a version of a car chase with a flying car versus a street car? All right.
Let's land on him. We'll cripple his car.
Marty, he's in a 46 Ford. We're in a DeLorean. He ripped through us like we were tinfoil.
Excellent use of the hoverboard. It's a little strange that Biff doesn't seem to have any awareness of the car that just appeared behind him. Admittedly, it's dark. They're not using their lights.
Narrowly defeated Washington 19-17. Michigan State
Oh no, he
crushed Minnesota
reached for it to check the
42-14.
score. Dang
Ohio
it.
State
All these close calls.
47-20. Repeating tonight's earlier weather
Oh.
bulletin. A severe
Yeah, it would take a minute for that unlikely image to register. Uh-oh, tunnel. Ooh, yeah. He tried to pancake you. How much speed can you get on a hoverboard like that, really? Go, go, go! Nice! That'll be another $300. All right, we're ready. All things are set. Let's go back to 1985. You can check the matchbook first if you want. We're in the clear, right? So the matchbook served two purposes. It gave him a source of fire, and nice.
You don't want to get struck by lightning!
Yo! That explains it. And whoosh.
He's gone.
And you're like stuck in the past.
I've got something for you.
Oh, it seems so threatening.
A letter. We've had that envelope in our possession for the past 70 years.
Wow.
We had a little bet going as to whether this Marty would actually be here. It's like I lost.
This is such a great way to end this installment. Your friend, Doc.
It's from the dock!
Yes.
I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885. The lightning bolt... 1885!
Yeah, let that sink in.
There's only one man who can help me.
And he's a little busy at the moment, but he'll be free in just a few seconds. Yep. I love how like they continue the scenes to show what happens next.
I sent you back to the future.
Oh, I know you did send me back to the future, but I'm back. I'm back from the future.
Great Scott.
Yep. Fully lean into the catchphrase at that point. Oh, yeah. And a legitimate to be concluded, not continued, but concluded. Oh, wait, they put a trailer? They put a trailer? These days, this would have been a post-credit scene, obviously. Was this trailer included? Obviously, I imagine this was included in the theatrical release. This is crazy. What? It almost feels a bit of a shame that this is here. Like, that ending is so powerful. Why are you spoiling the next movie? Coming summer 1990. Very exciting, though. I have to imagine that was a choice by the studio, and it just kind of stuck. These films are just so clever. There's so many connections, and the way they strengthened and twisted those connections, you know, it's on one hand, you can imagine that all of this actually happened the first time around and we just didn't see it. Obviously, I don't think it did, but even if it had, right, it's wildly entertaining and just fun to think about the possibilities and how you can play with the timeline and the characters and everything. So Marty McFly is, I mean, getting that postcard at the end, the letter, was a really fun way to do it. And even like the people who had the, you know, they were betting on whether or not Marty would actually be there. That's like a funny, clever little twist. And I mean, respect for 70 years, the integrity of the Western Union to not take a peek at the letter and open it up. Like, surely at some point curiosity there would have been a strong temptation, right? I mean, that was a really fun ending, having Marty run up to Dr. Brown, who's so confused, and he passes out. That's amazing. It's such a great cliffhanger of an ending. It really does make you excited. All right, we're going to the Old West. What's going to happen in the next installment? Like, it's so engaging, and the whole film is just a blast. It was fun kind of visiting the different time periods, kind of visiting the future. Just, they clearly had a lot of fun coming up with the potential technology and various things of what things might look like in 2015, 30 years in the future. It's a little strange, jarring watching it now, being, 7 years past that. Oh, wow. It's weird. Just that thought is weird. It was great going to alternate 1985. Oof. My memory of watching this in the past is I didn't enjoy the future scenes and the 1985 scenes as much as when they went back to 1955. But in this watch through, like, it was all just as enjoyable and so much fun. Just the different twists that they make on things. Like, that's part of the fun, is seeing how the different characters are different in different time periods based on little things that happened. And I wouldn't have thought Biff getting rich would cause such chaos, but it did. I mean, the school burned down, and Biff is so rich, no one rebuilt it. There's just no education, seemingly, in Hill Valley in alternate 1985. But they made that right, by all accounts. And now, I know we're going to the Old West because, one, I've seen the film before, but two, they told us, they spoiled it. So, at any rate, it's going to be in for a ride. I'll see you in a few weeks as we watch Back to the Future 3. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. Here's another movie you'll enjoy. Big thank you to my patrons and my top tier patrons. I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.